Hi, this is Lucas with YOGABODY, and I am excited to announce our new Yoga Trapeze teacher training course right here in beautiful Barcelona. If you're a passionate yoga student and you love inversions in yoga, this is a really great opportunity to come and study with myself and my team and start teaching professionally right away. In case you didn't know, the Yoga Trapeze is the most popular inversion sling in the world. We have over 100,000 students in 81 countries, but there's hardly any teachers at all, and that's why we've created this course. As a certified yoga trapeze instructor, there are lots of different benefits, but here are some of the most common. First and foremost, you can deliver real results for your students. So students will come to you with back pain, they'll come to you with flexibility issues, they'll come with a weak core, upper body problems, grip problems, and the yoga trapeze can deliver results very quickly. As a teacher, this is very rewarding to see that transformation, and it gets your students very excited as well. The next big benefit is you can share the practice of inversions with everyone. If you go on Facebook or Instagram and you're into yoga, you'll see people doing handstands and headstands and arm balances all over the place. But the reality is your average student, like 95% of students, they can't even do a headstand, and so they're skipping out on inversions, which means they're missing both the health benefits, but also just the exhilaration and the fun and the confidence that comes from going upside down. As a certified yoga trapeze instructor, literally within a matter of minutes, you can take most students upside down in a variety of different poses so that they get all the health and all the personal growth benefits very, very quickly. The next big benefit about teaching the yoga trapeze is you can set your own schedule. If you're somebody who values freedom and you like to be able to take time off and set your own schedule, as a yoga trapeze instructor, that is perfectly possible. You can also travel and teach. One of the reasons I originally got into yoga teaching is because I wanted to travel and see the world, and I've spent my entire adult life now traveling around the world and teaching, and it's worked out really well. It was more challenging when I first got started, but these days there are more and more opportunities in gyms and fitness centers, yoga studios, and health resorts, and the yoga trapeze can be a gateway for that. Last but not least, you can earn a great salary. Now, nobody goes into yoga to make millions of dollars. There's better places to do that. But these days you can make a very comfortable living, and as a yoga trapeze instructor, you're specialized, which means you tend to make more than your average teacher. When you're teaching private lessons on the yoga trapeze, your hourly rate is very similar to that of a massage therapist or a chiropractor, so you can make a very decent living. Now, there are three main opportunities right now for yoga trapeze instructors. The first is what we've already talked about, is teaching privately, and I recommend all of our graduates teach privately, because when you're working one-on-one with students, it's just so exciting to deal with their specific issues, their back pain, their flexibility issues, their weakness in their core or their upper body. And when you deliver results, it's very exciting. When you start making a really great wage, that's exciting for you as well. The next big opportunity is in yoga studios. Yoga studios around the world have started to model our success with these ceiling rigs, meaning they have started to convert their yoga studios into yoga trapeze facilities as well. I know this because we manufacture the yoga trapeze and we're selling wholesale to studios all around the world. They get these amazing setups. They set up 20, 30 trapezes. They're really excited. They don't know what to teach. They don't know how to teach. So there's a lot of opportunities for qualified teachers. And last but not least, you have fitness centers, CrossFit boxes, and rock climbing gyms. All three of these locations tend to have ceiling rigs, suspension trainers, pull-up bars, monkey bars, different setups where in just a matter of minutes you can get a yoga trapeze installed and start teaching private, semi-private, or small group classes. This course is a 50-hour training, and there's two different parts to it. The first part is distance learning. We call it e-learning, and that you do before you get to the course. This includes video training, webinar training, one-on-one consultations with me. And the whole point is for you to learn the anatomy and the physiology, the pose names, some of the basic sequencing, and also to start practicing some of these new moves that you might not have tried already before you come to Barcelona. When you come to Barcelona, our 25-hour immersion here, you hit the ground running and we jump right into practice teaching and leadership. And the goal is to give you all the confidence and all the skills needed to start teaching professionally right away. It's not a holiday. This is not a yoga vacation. It is designed 100% to turn you into a yoga trapeze instructor so you can go out there and start teaching. During the course, we're going to learn lots of things. We're going to focus heavily on anatomy and physiology, specifically as it relates to the spine. We're going to spend a lot of time talking about back care and back injuries. We're not medical professionals or therapists, but you'll have people coming to you with herniated discs, bulging discs, SI joint issues, and you want to make sure you understand the common medical issues so you can work with your students as they work with their healthcare professionals to help them get the best results. We're going to talk a lot about class management and leadership. When your students are upside down, they don't know their right from their left, their up from their down. So compared to a mat class, it's actually a lot more challenging to manage and to be a leader as a yoga trapeze instructor when you're dealing with small groups or large groups. So we're going to spend quite a bit of time talking about vocabulary, body language, and ways that you can keep control over the room. We're going to talk a lot about sequencing as well, because anybody can come and jump on the yoga trapeze and do a couple of fun poses. But what we want to be able to do as instructors is create a flowing sequence, to create a class that has a warm-up, a beginning, that has a middle, a peak pose, and then a cool down, just like you'd find in a normal class. You'll learn how to structure both a level 1 and a level 2 class, as well as creative sequencing and how to deal with private clients. We're going to talk a lot about safety. We're going to learn how to make sure your rigs are safe, how to check your ropes and your carabiners, and how to use certain language and deal with troubled students in class so that everybody stays safe, because this is the utmost importance. And last but not least, we're going to talk about business and marketing, because if you learn all these amazing new skills, but you don't know how to attract or charge your students, there's really no point. So we'll learn how to use social media to create really simple ways to attract new students to your class, to charge them a great rate, and get everybody excited. We couldn't be more excited about this course. We're now accepting applications, and if you have any questions about the course, about the trapeze, or anything at all, don't hesitate to get in touch with myself or anyone on the team. Thanks so much for your interest in the Yoga Trapeze Teacher Training course, and I very much hope you can join us in Barcelona.